Arsenal star Hector Bellerin shares behind-the-scenes images of knee injury. Hector Bellerin insists he is ready for any challenge after being ruled out for up to 9 months with a serious knee injury. The Arsenal defender went down unchallenged during the second half of Arsenal's 2-0 victory over Chelsea on Saturday and was carried off on a stretcher. The Gunners have now confirmed that he will undergo surgery on his ruptured anterior cruciate ligament, but Bellerin is confident he will emerge stronger. The game-ready system consists of a portable control unit with adjustable pressure, temperature, and timer settings, and NASA technology-based straps anatomically designed to fit and treat each major part of the body. Where ice, rest, ice, compression, elevation, has long been used to treat injuries, the game-ready system offers the ability to adjust both the temperature and the compression. Lionel Messi is among more than 100 footballers to have used the system, which costs around £300 a month to rent in the UK. Game Ready arrived in the UK in 2008 and is now used by the NHS and a number of private hospitals. The 23-year-old took to social media on Tuesday to post 3 pictures of his heavily braced left knee and the Game Ready system he is using to aid his recovery. He also posted an emotional message alongside the pictures, admitting he had experienced a difficult couple of days while thanking fans for their support. "There are no obstacles in life you can't get over," Bellerin wrote. "Been a difficult couple of days, but I'm positive and ready to take whatever challenge comes my way. Thank you so much for the love and messages, you are incredible." The former Barcelona youngster will undergo surgery soon, but he is already using the state-of-the-art game-ready system to reduce swelling in his left knee. The system is a modern take on rest, ice, compression, elevation, and involves wraps being placed around the injured part of the body. The temperature and compression level can then be easily adjusted using a portable control unit. Bellerin was making his first start since mid-December against Chelsea, having overcome a calf problem, but will now miss the remainder of the season, and possibly the start of the 2019-20 campaign. Arsenal revealed the severity of his injury on Tuesday morning with a statement on their website. Further to the injury sustained during our match against Chelsea on Saturday, we can confirm that Hector has ruptured the anterior cruciate ligament of his left knee, it read. Hector will undergo surgery to repair this in the coming days. The rehabilitation process is expected to take between 6 to 9 months and therefore rules Hector out of action for the remainder of this season. Everyone at the club will now be working as hard as we can to ensure Hector is back on the pitch as soon as possible next season.